Ball of muscle, which is not bigger than the fist, pumps enough blood to fill 14 barrels each day. Inside the heart, the red blood cells saturated with oxygen are sucked in and pumped out with remarkable force. The blood cells are propelled to travel through a network of blood vessels that is 75,000 miles long, which supplies oxygen to every organ and muscle in the body. The heart supplies oxygen not only to other parts of the body, but also to itself. The growth inside the coronary artery of the heart is formed due to the accumulation of excess cholesterol. Though it is as small as grain of sand, it causes the biggest threat to life. Our body needs cholesterol to function normally, but most of what we require is manufactured in our liver. We don't need extra cholesterol in our food. The surplus cholesterol sweeps into the bloodstream. Small amounts can be transported safely, but a large amount of cholesterol propels the blood to collide with the globules of free-flowing fat. Cholesterol globules sink into tiny cracks of artery walls, creating a fat-filled growth called plaque. The plaque is nothing but the accumulation of cholesterol that appears thin with fragile membrane. Over the years, it bulges up inside the artery and slowly reduces the free flow of blood. Normally, every human body contains a few plaques of cholesterol in the heart, but in some people it exceeds the limit, which apparently leads to heart attack. In such people, the inner walls of the coronary artery are riddled with plaques. Blood is being squeezed through the vessels which are half the width they are to be. In diseased people, when they do some extra activity, blood flows faster and faster through the diseased coronary arteries, and blood cells adhere around the plaques. Bombarded by red blood cells, the fragile plaque comes under unbearable strain. Its thin membrane gets ruptured, and within moments, blood cells start to clot around the rupture. The clot in the artery traps more and more passing blood cells. It grows bigger and slows down the heartbeat. The person feels slight pain in the left arm. The regular beat of the heart is under threat. 5 minutes of the heart attack has begun. The body struggles to deal with the crisis. The heart is designed to respond to the needs of the body moment by moment. The heart should beat not more than 70 times a minute. To sustain the precision, it maintains electricity. The heart is the only organ with its own power supply. A natural pacemaker very deep in its walls generates electrical pulses, which ensure its regular beat. Each pulse surges through the cells which make up the heart's muscular walls, forcing them to beat in unison and keeping perfect time. Clinging to its surface are neuro blood vessels called coronary arteries, which feed the heart's muscular walls. The heart consists of 50 million elastic muscle cells, all contracting together. This is the beat of the heart. The lack of oxygen in the body begins to affect the brain, and the person becomes dizzy and disoriented. The heart muscle cells begin to burst and die. The person should be treated within 20 minutes to avoid further damage of the heart. In this condition, the person loses 500 heart cells each second, which can never be replaced. The blocked artery can be cleared by a clot-bursting drug, tissue plasminogen activator, or TPA. The TPA must reach the clot before too many heart cells die, that is, before the heart stops and the person dies. With TPA, the muscle will be reconnected in time and the condition will be stabilized.